All right. I hope everybody's having a great day and a great week. And today we are actually going to learn or talk about DHCP a little bit and what it does and how to configure it and how to how to make network devices get their IP addresses and communicate. Right? That's very important. Every network device that's out there, every company uses DHCP nowadays. It's very convenient and time saving device, I would say. Yeah. So today, so what is DHCP in the first place? So DHCP is actually a device, a server that helps our network devices to get IP addresses dynamically without us doing anything. The only thing that we have to do is configure the DHCP server with pool of IP addresses that can be assigned to these devices. And then there are we can exclude some IP addresses that can be assigned to like servers, printers, devices that we don't want their IP addresses to change, like mission critical devices, right? So let's go and work on it. I guess I already actually set up the network. As you can see, I connected the devices. I have like two PCs connected to this switch on the left, and then there are other two PCs connected to a switch on the right, and then this is a router 2911 router, and they're connected to it, right? Both of them. And then I have an IP address set up here, but I did not do anything on the router. As you can see, let's check if there is any configuration. We can do show run, see if there is anything configured on there. As you can see, there is nothing. Let's see, show IP interface brief. Any IP addresses assigned to any ports? Nope. So the router looks clean and sharp. So now let's go ahead and configure it. So as you can see now, these devices don't have any IP addresses. If we go and do that, DHCP, they will probably get an APIPA IP address for 69254. So let's work on this. These devices don't have IP addresses. So let's make sure they get like this side of the network has this subnet and this side has this subnet. So what we want to do is like once we configure the DHCP server properly, these devices will get their IP addresses from this subnet, and this side will get their IP addresses from this subnet here. So let's go ahead and do that. Now the first thing we would do is go to the router. Let's make sure that the interface G00 belongs to .1. Okay. Configure terminal. Interface G00. Then let's assign IP address. IP address 192.168.1. Let's give it the last available IP address 254, and then 255.255.255. Class C, class full IP address. Boom, and then no shut. Once that is done, the interface is up now. Then we go exit and then let's configure that link as a DHCP. Actually, the router is in a DHCP. So let's go IP DHCP pool name. Let's go pool. Let's go VLAN .1 because that's a network .1. And then network 192.168.1.0, and then 255.255.255.0, and then we forgot default router. is 192.168.1.254. So once that is done, let's try to save the configuration. Once that is saved, now that, as we can see, this link on this side is up and green and running. Let's see, show IP interface brief, and see the IP address assigned to the router interface G00. Yeah, there you go, it's up and up now. Good. So now let's go on to these devices on the left and see if they have any IP addresses. As you can see, they already had it's on a static blank. Now let's go to DHCP automatic. There you go, boom. Now you can see it. It has an IP address 192.168.1.1. It gave the first available IP address to this PC2, and then PC1 should have .2. There you go. Now, what if we exclude some IP addresses? For example, like from, let's go IP DHCP, excluded address 192.168.1.1 to 192.168.1.10. I mean dot 15, no, dot 10, and see what the DHCP is gonna do now. It's probably gonna change that IP addresses they just got. It's gonna start from 11. So let's go ahead and reset that. There you go, see, dot 11. Then it should be, this one should get dot 12. Reset that. There you go. See how that works? Easy, super fast, and we did not do anything on the PCs. If we do the same thing on this side, these PCs will also get the IP addresses from this network .2, and let's go do that. Now we'll go to the router again and AT, and then let's go to interface. What interface was it? Get out of here. Interface G01. This is G01. PI 192.168.2.254 again. Last available IP address 255.255.255.0. Then no shut. That interface will come up as you see. Now we go and configure it as a DHCP exit, IP DHCP pull, and then let's go VLAN .2. That's the name, the VLAN name, and now we go default router 192.168.2.254, and then that's the network command should be configured. Network 192.168.2.0, 255.5.0, boom, and then let's exclude some IP addresses, right, so that we can use it for the server itself, for like switches, servers, printers, you know, mission critical devices that we don't want their IP addresses to change. So IP DHCP excluded address 192.168.2.1 to 192.168.2. Let's go 20. Now it's gonna start from 21 and up, and WR to save. Now let's go and check what IP addresses these devices will get. Okay, now reset it. There you go, 21. PC 5 got the 21. PC 6 will get the 22. Or anything that's above 20. I'll reset it from the last one. There you go, 22. Now, so these devices on like both sides now, they're directly connected networks to one router. They don't need like a routing protocols or anything because they're directly connected. They're able to communicate. Let's check that. Let's ping one of the PCs on the other side. Ping 192.168.1.12, I guess. Oh, okay. I forgot something. .12. They should be able to communicate without any issues. Timeout. That was used for ARP. So you can see traffic is going through. Let's go ping one of the PCs on the other side as well. Okay, ping 192.168.2.22. One of the PCs on the other side. And this should also work. Okay, let's see, timeout. Oh, this one worked. First one was ARP. There you go. Now, see how easy that was even if we connected hundreds of computers on the switch on the left or the right. Once that computer is connected to the switch, then that computer will send a broadcast message looking for the DHCP to get an IP address, right? And then it will go to the switch. The switch will flag that broadcast DHCP request. And then we'll go out of all ports except the one it received upon. And then it will go up to the router, right? And then the router will send a DHCP offer back with IP addresses and some other stuff like DNS, default gateway, and all that. And then it will send another request, and then it will acknowledge it, right? That's how it works. And now, I hope everybody gets this. And the next thing that we're going to do is use router on a stick instead of using two different links here. We can connect actually these two switches using trunk port, using different VLANs, and then use a router on a stick using one link to carry traffic for both VLANs and still get the IP addresses and communicate. And that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed and you learned something. And yeah, so see you next time.